We are Apia Says. Hi guys, and welcome back to Apia Says. If y'all need a reminder, we're here representing an Asian American Pacific Islander Association at Dominican University, here to educate, report, and inform about Asian American injustices, prejudice, stereotypes as an Asian living in America. It is episode 10, and just a recap, we talked about the history of Asians in America in the last episode, and today we are going to discuss why we must talk about the Asian American story too. So, let's start. A year and a half ago, editor of the Undefeated magazine, Michael Liu, wrote an open letter to the New York Times after a white woman roared, "Go back to China." Liu wrote about how such verbal dagger truly severs Asian Americans from their citizenship, saying, quote, "The insults you hurled at my family get to the heart of the Asian American experience. It is this persistent sense of otherness that a lot of us struggle with every day, that no matter what we do, how successful we are, what friends we make, we don't belong. We're foreign. We are not American." And honestly, when reading Liu's open letter, my mind was really dwelling on that uncomfortable truth about people like me who really care about these racial injustices, because I've felt that way also. You know, we often fail at positioning the grievances of Asian Americans against white supremacy at the heart of the fight. We really do shower our sympathy on black and brown people, and though it is really important to empathize with them and their struggles, Asian Americans really experience nothing but just a tiny sprinkle. We really must understand that a national conversation about racism that ignores the plight of Asian Americans really does carry omission. It really leaves out Asian Americans in this racial fight. Many consider the Asian American story as bearing relatively few marks of traumatic racial struggle, partially explaining why their grievances really do attract little attention. But that's false, as we've heard in our last episode on the history of Asians in America. The racial justice community really often ignores the plight of Asian Americans because their successful image is frequently thrown in black and brown faces to silence their cries for improved treatment. This really does isolate Asian Americans from other minorities who otherwise would be allies in the battle against anti-Asian bigotry. Honestly, by not studying how racism impairs Asian American lives, we underestimate and miss crucial intelligence on how white privilege actually sabotages the hopes and dreams of people of color. The Asian American story differs from the Black story, which differs from the Latino story. But each, along with the Native American story, should be examined and mastered. Each, when pieced together, they form a puzzle that we must assess in all its troubling detail. And that's how we're going to, create this unity with every single person in America. That's all for now. Thank you for listening to Apia Says, and tune in next week for our next episode.